good. It's good so far. A lot of smack talk, you know what I'm saying, back and forth between the coaches and whatnot. But it is going to be a good journey in Typha this year.
So tell everybody about the 713 Cardinals, who you guys are, where you came from, and what you're looking forward to here in the future here with Typha.
713 Cardinals, we came about, well, I joined the 713 Cardinals from another team for the team which I was trying to start, which was the Southside Seminoles. And I had, we didn't really make the numbers this year, so I had hit the athletic director, Broderick Bosley, up and told him our team wanted to join in. And they welcomed us with open arms. And Tommy, the president, he stands for everything that you would want a president to stand for. He's all for the kids. He's all to do everything that is right to get them on board. And the most important thing, he's all for discipline.
So now, obviously, Houston being a huge chapter, what part of Houston are you guys located at?
We're on the southeast side of Houston, next to West Arm off of Cullen in Kennedy Heights.
Okay, so you're in the Kennedy Heights area. So how are your numbers looking? I mean, obviously, it's always tough first season to really bring strong numbers to certification. Have you guys certified already, or are you doing that this weekend?
We certified already.
How are your numbers looking?
Certified already. Our numbers looking good. We looking good in numbers. Can't complain about that.
And you're bringing all 5 levels. You're bringing flag all the way up to seniors.
All 5 levels level up. We 5 levels strong.
So when you look at your first season, the crop of kids that you got, how are things shaping up in practice right now? You've gone through conditioning, getting the pads on. I'm sure they're hitting by now. If they're not, you're in trouble. But I'm sure they're hitting by now. How are things looking?
Man, things are looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They fired up, ready to get after this first state championship that we're going through in Typha. It's going to be a long, hard, dedicated journey. But I tell the kids, dedication and hard work is going to take us there. So, hitting, they just was all ready for hitting already. So, once we got them in the pass, we just see what they can do. And I'm feeling really pretty good about the kids.
So, we were talking a little bit offline before we came on the air, and you were mentioning a couple of the kids that you got on there that you're saying to watch out for. Who were those again?
I have a free safety / running back will be one of the top running back / free safeties in Typha. Go by the name of Dayson. We also call him Cookie, because when we call him Cookie, making touchdowns.
Cookies and touchdowns. I thought it was cookies and milks.
Cookies and touchdowns.
But we'll go with cookies and touchdowns. We're talking to Quentin Rock. He's with the 713 Cardinals. Who else do you got out there that we should keep an eye on?
We have a lineman by the name of Amari. He's coming. This is his first year ever playing football, but he will be the kid that's making the difference through the whole line. Because with him, that's going to be the key piece. With him, he's going to make a big difference. And we working day by day with him, and he's going to be a monster by the time we get through with him.
So now when you look at the landscape, Houston is a huge chapter, whether it's D1, D2. It's a very big chapter. When you look at your competition there in Typha in Division II in Houston, who are you circling on your calendar right now?
The Gators and the Cypress Mustang. Fresno Gators and the Cypress Mustang. The Gators will receive a 50-piece. The Cypress Mustang, we were going to take it easy on them. But the Gators will receive a 50-piece.
Why the 50-piece on the Gators?
You know, like they say, Kenny, the Houston chapters love to talk smack. It just be going smack, talking back and forth between the Cardinals and the Gators. And we just want to see where everything get and lay it out online. And why not have it the first game of the season and see where everybody at? Like early, they tried to get us to come scrimmage. If we going to scrimmage, we want all 5 of our levels to get that work in. We just don't want 4. Because at the end of the day, we trying to progress all 5 levels.
So I'm going to put you on the line here, Quentin. You say a 50-piece on the Gators. Are you claiming that you're going to 50-piece the Gators on all levels?
Not on all levels. I say 2 out of the 4 levels will get 50-piece. Might be flag and tykes, might be a dog fight, but rookies and juniors, we coming to bring it.
So you're saying rookies and juniors on the schedule, the 713 Cardinals and the Fresno Gators, it is going to be a 50-piece put on the Gators.
Yeah, we know Junior's by far, you know what I'm saying, since they say that's the money team of us. Junior's by far, since they say that's the money team, we might as well say they're going to be 100 piece. Us rookies, they say we don't have anybody. So I'm going to leave them exclamation points for them, and then when they get that 50 piece dropped on them, we going to just laugh at them.
Now, you mentioned the Cypress Mustangs. What's got you going about the Cypress Mustangs that you're circling them on your calendar?
Cypress, they got their little sneak dissing too, fried chicken, this, that, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, we practice that. We got stables too. So if y'all come to our field, after y'all take y'all loss, we just gonna style y'all up and on in our stable over there. So stable game, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no thing.
Now, Cypress Mustangs, from what I understand, they've got some pretty good numbers over there.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yes, they do have pretty good numbers, you know what I'm saying? And I have seen them in action, and don't get me wrong, they are pretty good, fast, you know what I'm saying? Nice, healthy, and they all in shape. And that's what I like about the Cypress Mustangs, because I know, like, if it be the middle of the season or the end of the season, it's going to be a dogfight. And that's one team that I would not doubt, the Cypress Mustangs, because you never know. It might be 7-1-3 Cardinals versus Cypress Mustangs to go to the state playoffs. You never know. And that's going to be a banger right there.
So aren't you leaving a few of these other D2 teams out in the Houston area, though?
Like who? Like, I don't like either team. Like, all I've been hearing talk is about the Gators rookies. Who else? Cypress. The Gators and Cypress, that's the only team been making noise. And the other teams in Tyson ain't been making noise. Is they scared to make noise? You can't be scared to make noise, because at the end of the day, you got to show your boys you ready for them.
So you're basing this on we were kind of talking about this, the whole social media thing, how Houston just kind of really bumps the gums on social media quite a bit.
But that's who we are. Houston, that's who we are. We like to talk loud, show what we got, and then on the field, we're going to put it in your mouth. And that's to any other chapter outside of Houston, because at the end of the day, this is what football let down here in H-Town.
So let me ask
you. They're going to have to respect it or get in line.
Now, you heard the conversation I was talking about as we started the show, this message that I got out of the RGV, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you feel that the Houston chapter whines too much on social media if everything doesn't just go perfectly their way? Do you think they just talk too much on social media and can't back it up?
Not at all, because we backs it up. Houston backs it up. Like, I feel some people like, we don't want to drive 8 hours just to blow y'all out. Why? Because at the end of the day is we know the results. We about to drive 8 hours, beat y'all, and we about to get right back on and drive right back to Houston. So if y'all want to take a 50 piece, come on to Houston. Stop whining about everything y'all got. We got to drive here. We got to drive there. Man, if it's for the kids, y'all should make the sacrifice and drive. If it's all for the kids having fun, y'all got to make the sacrifice and drive. Because I know if any Houston team get called out, they going to set it up and they going to go. Because Houston, always, you can see in the page, somebody in Houston always saying, line it up. We don't never see no RGV teams in there. Talking about line it up.
Now, hold on. Now, so what you're saying is, if an RGV team, and let's say the rookies, you're talking high about your rookie squad there. Let's say in the rookie division, for Division II, when we get to playoff time, which is really the only time you travel during playoffs. And an RGV team comes out. Let's say let me throw a team out there. San Benito Greyhounds get the number 2 seed. And you guys make the playoffs, and you get the number 3 seed. You end up facing each other somewhere down the playoffs, and you have to go down to the RGV.
We're going, Kenny. We're going.
Well, I understand, but what you said earlier is, why do we want to go down to the RGV when we're just going to 50-piece them anyways? But if they
playoffs, so we will have to go down there.
Okay, all right. So I want to
we would have to make that drive.
Okay, so that's what I heard a lot of last year. Houston complaining because they didn't have the higher seed. So first they whined about that. Then it was they had to go to the RGV to play, and so they whined about having to make a drive, claiming how they're just going to go down there and whoop somebody's tail. And actually, I believe the majority of the time, the Houston teams that went down to the RGV came back with a loss.
I feel it. And to us Houston teams, we just have to win. Like, if we don't want to make that drive, we just have to win. We just have to win in the regular season. It's point blank period. If you want to be home field advantage, win. No ifs, ands, buts about it.
So what you're saying is
Vice versa.
What you're telling Houston then is shut your mouth, go out there and win,
yes,
and get the top seed,
and drop 50.
And
you got to drop them points. You got to drop them points. Kenny, you know and I know best. Teams in Typhoon really trying to drop 40 and 50 points. They got to drop the 50 to make it look good.
Yeah, but now, if you remember correctly, in our conversations with the professor regarding the algorithm when it comes to determining playoffs, sometimes dropping 50 on a team doesn't always help you.
Yeah, it doesn't always help you, but then again, it looks good on the scoreboard, though. It's just to the coach's standpoint, dropping 50 is the thing. But into the professor, it's not the thing. Because as coaches, we want to see the 50 get dropped on the team, get a goose egg 55-0 or something like that, 55-12. We would want to see that. But in professor's eyes, that's probably ain't good. But in either coach's eyes, that's good.
All right, so you're all about 50 piecing on a team and just getting the maximum win. So
hello.
Oh, is this Josh Richards?
This me.
Josh Richards from the Cypress. Perfect timing, as we were just talking to the 713 Cardinals. He's on the line with us right now, and he's got you guys circled on his calendar. Even though his schedule hasn't come out yet, he's got you circled on a calendar because he wants to go toe-to-toe with the Mustangs.
Why is that? That's the question. Why is that? Why are we circled?
Y'all circle because y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all have heat over there. At the end of the day, we're gonna have to either go through the Fresno Gators or the Cypress Mustangs to get where we got to go. So why not circle y'all two on the schedule?
So you saying that y'all have to go through us on which level? One level, all levels? What are you saying? I'm trying to figure out what you're saying.
If y'all have all levels, through all levels.
Man, we're a first-year organization, man. I'm not sure why we're getting all this hype, man. We hadn't played one down in Typhoon as a Cypress Mustang, but people saying we're the team to beat. I'm not understanding that.
And Josh,
Kenny, help me out, Kenny.
And Josh, that's what I'm hearing. That's something I'm trying to understand here. Is Cypress Mustangs? That's all I've seen all over social media. Cypress Mustangs. Now I get the hype trying to hype up your organization. You're brand new. You're new to Taifa, although we know you're not new, but you are. I get that. You're trying to make sure you get your numbers, trying to make sure you get that fan base there. But the other side of it is everybody's going after the Cypress Mustangs. It's like you guys already come into the league. You haven't played it down in football, and you're already the bad boys of D2 Houston.
Well, it's more so. Go ahead, Josh.
Well, I'm not trying to do is line up and play football, man. You know, we have some loyal fans, loyal parents that, out there just repping their squad. So, I mean, we can't do nothing but love that part of it or that aspect of it. But to say that, we coming in and running stuff and we the bad boys of D2, I don't know about all that, man. I really don't. I don't.
They're going live on Facebook Live right now. They're just dying over my calling you the bad boys of D2.
I just consider y'all a well-coached football team.
Now, how you know that, man? Where you seen us at to say that?
like prior to what Kenny said, you knew, but you ain't new.
Quentin Rock, I'm gonna cut you a break here, and I'm gonna cut you loose because I think you're gonna get yourself in deeper trouble here.
You better tell him, Kenny.
Quentin Rock of the 713 Cardinals, thanks for joining us, and good luck this season to you.
All right, Kenny, appreciate you.
All right, Q. All right.
All right, guys.
Josh Richards, tell everybody about the Cypress Mustangs, something that they don't already know about you, apparently.